Welcome back, guys, to our YouTube channel here at the JD CeeLo and Podcast, where we're discussing now the NFC South. Okay, well, me and my pal over here, there's really not much to break down from this supposedly god-awful division now that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
But there's one guy in particular that just continues to just wring my ass for the last 25 years.
And it's none other than Mr. Tom Brady. Now, before we get into him, all right, I got to give him his due. Let's talk about the breakdown.
No more dues. What do? What?
Tampa Bay's on top of that division.
Yes, 100%. Yes. But look at that fucking roster. Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous.
So Tampa Bay, for me, Tampa Bay won. Mm-hmm. This is a tough one. I don't like Jameis Winston. I don't like Mr. What is it? Mr. Chicken?
We're going to eat W's.
Yeah. Chicken gristles or whatever the fuck he is.
Como mongolo. Yeah. He's like mongolo. We're going to eat the W's.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a hard one for me, man.
Well, think about it.
Because I can see, and this you may not like this because it's Baker Mayfield.
Oh, God.
I can see Baker Mayfield doing something with Carolina.
Yeah.
However, I'll give it to Jameis right now because they're getting Michael Thomas back. Mm-hmm. They're getting their people back. Yeah. He's more up-tuned with the offense. Mm-hmm. And Jameis, Mr. 5,000 yards with 30 interceptions. Mm-hmm. Now he's going to have a full season put under his belt. Well, even though he played last season.
He did well last year, man. He was like 15-2.
Yeah, he got
touchdown to interception ratio.
Yeah, so I'll put New Orleans second.
Okay.
Carolina's definitely third, and then Atlanta's last.
Yeah,
I don't like Atlanta for shit. Oh, Mr. God. Kyle Pitts, I like you and all. You're a great talent, but you right now you guys are.
Yeah, they got the other pineapple eating ass, Marcus Mariota, now running the show over there.
You know what? I might see him revive his career, especially if Baker Mayfield screws it up, which I think he will. Then I can see Mariota coming in and making a big deal with the Atlanta Falcons because they do have some talent there. Okay, defenses.
But offensively, they might be able to do something, but I ain't even that, man. It's
a mess.
Just blow it up, man.
It's a mess. But going back to Mr. Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Mr. Brady, you're 45 years old. You have accomplished pretty much everything under the sun. You go and retire, and within, 6 weeks to 2 months, practically, you come running back. And then now you get excused from all preseason action so you can handle some personal business. Yeah.
I wonder what that is.
Now, I am nobody to talk about maybe those personal reasons were valid. I don't know, don't care. However, don't you think it's time to hang him up? Don't you fucking think it's time to hang him up?
I've been saying that for 5 years already.
What more do you have to prove?
No.
What more? What are you trying to do?
Listen, the team is completely set up for him again. Everything is laid out for him. And you tell us yesterday or the day before, wherever it was, 2 days ago, I'm 45 years old, man. A lot of shit's happening. I'm going through a lot of shit.
Yeah, no shit. Colonoscopies, dead leg.
Yeah, okay.
You know.
Yeah, BP problems.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is, Tom? You got a little PP problem, huh? Is Giselle working you too hard?
It's them damn kids. That's what it was.
You cocksucker.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's them kids.
Is that the problem? Huh? You need the blue pill? You need a little blue pill? You need help? You need a little energy? Huh? Yep. Mr. TB4, whatever it's called, TB10,
TB12.
12. You don't got something in there in the suitcase to help you out there, pal?
Yep.
So you told Todd Bowles, who's your new coach, sir, I'm going to need about 11, 12 days because I got shit to handle at home.
Yep.
You understand, I'm the golden boy of the NFL. Go screw yourself. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Right.
That's nice.
Right.
That's nice. And don't worry that the NFL will give you back your thanks when you get back on the field in week 1. And when your bones start to get crushed on week 1 from the shots you're going to take, pal,
yep,
that's when you're going to say, I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, and this year, I'm going to say it now, and you're going to have me on camera saying it. This will be Tom Brady's last year. It's over.
I would hope it is.
It's over.
I would hope it is.
Take your 45 to now 46-year-old ass and take your black silky underwears and your fancy pants and get the fuck out of my life and everybody else's lives. Okay?
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's about that time.
With all that said and done.
Did you know that there's players in the NFL that are coming into the NFL
Right.
that weren't alive
Yeah.
when Tom Brady started?
Yeah. That's where we're at.
Like, to them, you are a fucking artifact.
Yeah. A relic.
A relic.
I don't want to hear about the GOAT anymore. It's tiring.
I mean, he's going to get it just based on longevity. That's what he's going to get it for.
No.
He's breaking all these records.
Yeah, because he refuses to sit down.
Because he's refusing to sit down.
Refusing to sit down. They protect him. You can't hit him.
You still can't take away the fact that you were part of some really, really large, and I mean large, investigations.
Yeah.
And cheating scandals.
Yep. Asterisks.
And
everywhere.
whether or not shit was proven or not still does not take away from the fact of what public opinion is.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Tom Brady, yeah. I don't care if you win next year, this year, wherever it is.
Yeah.
You're still not my top quarterback.
Nope.
In my eyes.
Nope.
You're not my GOAT.
Like I said, people need to know the difference here. Tom Brady, I'll give you this. You motherfucker. You are the most accomplished quarterback of all time. And I put it to you in that sense because of your 7 titles and all the records that you have broken and you have played all these years.
Yep.
You are the winningest quarterback of all time, but you're not the GOAT of all time. You don't shake anybody's pants when you get on the field. Sorry. When we faced you over and over again, I was more worried about Bill Belichick and his scheme, and now that we know his cheating scheme,
Yep.
and how to beat you son of a bitches. Because there was nothing special about you.
Yep.
Nothing. Well, you know what's special about you, Tom? That you, yes, sir, Bill Belichick to death for 20 years. That's what you did. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Were you a little clutch? Yeah, I'll give you some. You had a couple games where you were clutch. No doubt. I'll give you that. That's what good coaching does for you. But everything else, the cheating with the recording of the filming of the training camps, the facilities, and the practices. I can go on and on. But I don't want to make this about Tom Brady all the way. But what I am gonna give you is you will probably win this division hands down, easy. So we're gonna put the Tampa Bay Bucks shamefully.
He's got a tough couple of games. Starting,
he's got to get right.
Yeah.
So he's already rusty. So
he's starting on the road.
don't be surprised
Dallas.
at Dallas. Don't be surprised the Bucks start 0-2 here.
Yeah.
And they push the panic button.
Yeah. Well, they got Green Bay week 3.
Yeah. So yeah, you get ready, sir. You'll be the hunted. So we'll get you up there. I'll put the Rams because this is very easy. The Rams, the Bucks up, and I agree with you with the Saints. Now, what makes me scary about the Saints is this guy's not there. The coach, Sean Payton.
Yeah.
That's a big blow.
Yeah, but
That's a big blow. He's a good coach, man.
But they
very
got
coach.
good pieces. They can make it work.
Right, but what offense are you running? Now, hopefully, whoever is the new coach over there is coming from the Sean Payton tree.
Right.
So, if it's a whole new offense and a whole new thing, I don't know about that. So, it's really a toss-up. If you throw in the Saints, Panthers, or the Falcons, I think they're in last place. But I think between the Saints and the Panthers, they're pretty much evened out.
Yeah.
May the best man win to try to get that. But I think nobody's coming out of that division for a wild card. That will be a Tampa Bay Buck division win, and everybody else is going home.
I mean, look at the New Orleans Saints first 3 games. It's all in the division.
Mm-hmm.
NFL, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing here?
I don't know, man.
How you face Atlanta first, then you play the Bucks, and then you play Carolina. The first 3 games of the season.
Lucky for them. Yeah, lucky for them. My team plays another division 4 straight games. We have no division. And you give them 3 division games right off the bat.
This NFL, I swear to God, bro.
I don't know. It's like they sit in the room and they try to pin the donkey's ass.
Yep.
They're just, all right, we're just going to, every team, we're just going to shoot it up in the wall and we're just going to fucking see if we can pin the tail.
Yep. Oh, boy.
Listen, it's a good start for these division guys because now these are games that you can win.
Yes.
These are division games. They're
Yes.
not, again, the Bucks are superiorly talented than everybody else, but Panthers and Saints, if they go against each other, you can get a couple wins early there for sure. And Atlanta.
But I think with Tom Brady back, maybe not playing all these games, being a little bit rusty, who knows? I could see New Orleans going in there, sneaking out a win. I can see them doing that.
I don't know, man.
I can see them doing that. That's how the beginning of the season usually is.
And look,
the offense is trying to click, and defense is all running rampant. And New Orleans defense is not that bad. They actually have a really decent defense.
They're decent. I like their defense. Yep. They lost Kawhi Alexander, who came to us, to the Jets.
Right.
But they still got Demario Davis out there running the show in the middle. So they should be fine.
And, we might see something different, especially at the beginning of the season, which ultimately is not going to be the deciding factor here. But New Orleans could see themselves in first place after week 4.
Now, let me break Carolina down for you a little bit. This is a horror story for me. I don't want to get into it because you know how I feel about Sam Darnold. And,
I told you, though. Didn't I tell you?
About what?
About Sam Darnold. I told you they were going to move that motherfucker.
Well, how are you going to move him? Like what did Baker Mayfield do for you to go, okay, we're going to give you the starting job? That's what I want to know.
I mean,
what did he do? Because we all know, stature-wise and physical-wise, Sam Darnold, to me, is the better quarterback, period.
Right.
Now, I'll give you that Baker has the mojo, the one that he walks in there and slaps his cock on the fucking locker room, and everybody fucking listens, and woohoo! And I get that Sam's basically a mute. Right. I understand that.
Right. I think it's more...
and he brings a little bit more juice. I understand that.
Right.
But just like you saw Sam Darnold go down with the high ankle sprain because the offensive line stinks,
right?
Baker Mayfield, you will have the same problem too as well, pal.
Absolutely.
So good luck with that.
But I think it's more. I think it's more on what they saw from not only the preseason games, but also the joint practices. The joint practices really told them a lot about where Baker was and where Sam was. So that's where I think they started making their decisions that the offense is looking like it's running a lot better with Baker Mayfield, which could very well be absolutely right because Baker, in my eyes, has a little bit more experience than Sam. They've been playing for the same amount of time. But
Sam's mental issues right now is PTSD.
Right.
And this is where I think probably Baker has the edge. Baker just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm going to run around, and he played with a torn labrum last year. He didn't care, and Sam has played hurt as well.
Right.
But I think the trauma that this kid has gone through is just too much to overcome right now. He's too fresh from last year, and now look what just happened this weekend.
Right.
Now he's just shaking his head again. I'm hurt again because the minute he dropped back and planted that foot, the nose tackle was in his lap. Yeah. And it's just I don't know, and people make fun and Jesus, you're fucking Sam Darnold cocksucker and blah blah blah. I understand that. Go look at the play, and I don't care if there were second stringers or third stringers. A kid that's that sensitive right now on pressure in his face, because that's all he's known in the NFL, is run for your life. He is so damaged mentally right now. It has affected his physical ability to do anything.
Yep.
So I think if I'm Sam, take your 4 to 6 weeks off and hope that Baker doesn't get hurt, and you hold the clipboard for 1 whole year. Even though this is your last year, because this year is guaranteed for him.
You're right.
And even it means you have to find a backup job somewhere else. I think he needs a break and just get off the field for a year.
Right.
Where you can just exercise the demons and just really clear your head, because you're not going to be in Carolina.
And he's still young.
Oh, yeah, he's only 25 years old.
He's still young.
You can now,
he's got another
trust
10
me,
years.
Seattle's going to look for somebody.
Yeah.
Atlanta could be looking for somebody, because Mariota, has a 2-year deal, but we don't know anything yet. There is still teams that need quarterbacks.
Right.
And I think out of mind, out of sight for Sam is going to help him. to be honest with you. Because that's all they talk about last year. Oh, look, he started out 3-0, and all of a sudden he screwed up and he started throwing this, and then he got hurt again, busted his fucking shoulder, and he can't stay on the field. I think he needs a whole year. Just get out of here, bro. Go rehab your ankle.
Right.
And if you come back, hold the clipboard. Hope that Baker doesn't get killed. Put P.J. Walker in, the other guy, and just says, you know what, Sam? Just sit here, collect the check, bro. You deserve it. This is basically like a disability check for you, pal. It's $20 million. and we are sorry.
That is such wasted money, though.
Yeah.
That is such wasted money.
That's his contract.
I know.
That's his contract.
I know.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Wasted money.
And
$20 million sitting on the bench.
Yeah, because Matt Rule and the general manager are a bunch of morons. How do you even exercise his fifth-year option, just guarantee it right off the bat when you traded for him? That's their fault.
I think it's a panic move because Matt Rule's seat is on fire.
Yeah, he thinks he can probably win more with Baker.
He probably thinks he can win more
because
with
Baker will fight.
He's trying to save his career or save his job, not his career, just his job in Carolina. He wants to probably stay as the coach, and he has the best ability to win right now is a Baker Mayfield.
Okay,
so he made that decision. Whether or not it transpires that way, we don't fucking know. But all I know is I don't like the division for shit.
Yeah, well,
and Tom Brady, fuck yourself.
Yeah. And again, Atlanta, that's not even bother with Atlanta. That's just, again, Marcus Mariota and the shit show.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
I like Mariota, though, man.
I don't know why you like Mariota. I don't like
Mariota.
We're done.
I don't think he's going to do all that much, but I think he's going to be exciting to watch.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
That little son of a bitch came in for like a couple of games for the Raiders, and he lit it up, man.
He's got good wheels on him. I get all that, man. But that coach over there is big time. He's in trouble too, bro. Because now you don't got no Matt Ryan. That's out of the way now. Now you got to. I hope they let him rebuild it. Don't fire him because he's not winning. He's a decent coach, good offensive mind. Just let him rebuild like he did to all the other coaches. Let him get his quarterback. Let him draft his quarterback. If Mariota's the bridge, so be it. And if they finish awful enough, they can go now and try to get this kid Bryce Young, wherever his fucking name is, that's coming out of college.
There's a lot of teams that should push to not tank the season. I don't want to call it that, but should push to have enough of a bad enough record to pick up one of these really good quarterbacks that's coming out.
We'll see.
Year.
It's supposed to be a strong
one. Atlanta should be one of them.
Yeah. So thank you very much.
We'll see.
We'll be back, sirs, boys and girls, and we'll let you know on our next division. That is now we'll talk about the NFC.